Okay, it appears we are live. Can you all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Michelle. Me. Okay, because sometimes with this old potato and old frayed wires, yes, my tech is as old as I am almost. Okay, Lily, you can hear me? Okay. Yeah, the wires here are all right. We got sound. Dude, and God said, let us have sound. Thanks, Laura Lulu. I'm glad you're here. Yes, please leave a like. Somebody already disliked it. Must have been DCmediagirl herself. All right. Now, let's see who is in the chat right now. Whoa. Let's see who's in the chat right now. Topher, Chicken Shades, Kitty, 1838, Lely T, and Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Okay, Michelle and Laura Lulu. Guess Michelle keeping me in check, keeping me out of trouble. LOL DC, the silly girl, forgot you're supposed to look like this. That's right, I'm supposed to look like this. I'm supposed to. Hey, no one you know. Good to see you. All right, we've got ourselves a quorum. I believe that's what we got ourselves, a quorum. Before we move on to the festivities, I hope please bear with me. I will get to you in the chat. Today, December 29th, marks the exactly 7 years ago today. My father passed away. Yeah, that was a pretty difficult holiday for my family and myself. I'm not going to devote the entire stream to it, but I do want to give him, I would feel remiss if I didn't give some quick tribute to my dad. He was a legendary high school teacher in this city, as well as a regional union rep. He kind of inspired me to go into union work and run for my union locals executive when I was still working. Yeah, I was the local vice president for a while. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, and the other thing is, I always wished I could be as badass as he was. I really do. I really do wish I could be as badass as he was, but I'm working toward it. So yeah, and I was thinking, if my dad were alive and he had met DCmediagirl and started arguing with her, oh my God. Oh my God. But my dad's not around. My dad is hopefully my dad is watching from above, if anybody believes in that. And if NEGZ ever did a one-on-one with DC Clara, I would pay money to watch that. I really would, because I could see NEGZ wiping the floor with her. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Krista Terry. Hey. So that is the tribute to my dad 7 years ago, to the day he passed away. Thank you, Michelle, for the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. At the top in the pinned comment, yes, let's get this out of the way too, because Michelle would never forgive me if we didn't. Hey, Marlene Diedrich, good to see. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Kitty. So, yeah, if you wish to support the channel, the link at the pinned on top of the chat, you can join the channel, become a Mad Hatter. It's $1.99 per month. You get access to some cool hat emojis, and they are pictures of actually hats from my own collection. Also, early access to most of my uploads, ad-free, as well as a public stream once a week, but members-only chat, members-only interaction. So if that's something you're interested in, please, that's one way. Or one-time donations, you can donate to my PayPal. Please rest assured, easy for me to say. Please rest assured, all your information from the PayPal will remain confidential. Confidentiality is sacrosanct around here. Also, check out my merch store, maybe a belated Christmas gift. I've got some cool stuff in my merch store. Also, please consider joining our Discord server. We're a year old that we've had our Discord server. We're about 100 members strong, you know, a year later. Yay. And a lot of rooms to suit all tastes. You must be 18 and up to join. So, yeah, that's the end of pushing my Discord server and the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show, where, as Negs would say, I'm shaking my rattle can. Here, I'll let you hear it. Yeah, I know, that's the obnoxious sound. So I'd like to thank my current members, the Mad Hatters, and who you shout out to them, who you see on the screen right now. Okay, who you see on the screen right now. Thank you for joining. And a free way to support your girl, just give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing if you're new here. We are a commentary reaction channel for the most part. Sometimes I experiment and dabble with comedy, a little bit of parodies, or a little bit of funny compilation edits once in a while. Like to keep things interesting around here. Indeed. Okay. So I may have a guest. Cool. Okay. Sorry about that. I suck at multitasking. So, anyways, I may have a guest coming on. I want to leave that to be a surprise. I want to leave that to be a surprise for right now. Yeah. So right now I'm going to talk to you. Before I start giving my review, I'm going to start addressing the chat. Okay, start with the chat. Yeah, Negs looks adorable in the pic of the thumbnail, right? Here, hang on. Here, I'll show you the thumbnail one more time, because it seems to be a big hit today. No. It seems to be a big hit today. Yay. So, yeah, there's the thumbnail. All right, please, God, not DC. No, Lely, we're not having DC on tonight. No, Clara's not coming on. I can tell you with absolute certainty that Clara is not coming on tonight. If I were to have Clara on, it would have to be one-on-one. I know when Peanut was on with me a few weeks ago, we did offer Clara to come on. She refused. She called it every which way of this stream. Yeah, his exit. NEGZ's exit from Peanut's stream was glorious, wasn't it? Yeah. DC with her megaphone. I don't have a megaphone. That's the thing. I don't have a megaphone. No, DC, it would be a megaphone shit show. Krista Terry, you can breathe now. No, Clara's not coming on tonight. Hey, Mask Rapper. Good to have you. So, Kristen, yeah. DC with her megaphone. Laura Lulu, it is cute. Yes, it is. No, Clara's not coming on. I can tell you that. Yeah, so we may have a guest. The person in question has the StreamYard link, and they'll come on whenever they like. Okay. They'll come on whenever they like. Or if ever they like. You know, I don't want to make promises. You know, I don't necessarily. Hey, no one you know. Okay, Chicken Shades. So I think I addressed everybody. Did I do my roll call? Here's a virtual one for me, Michelle. Negs is getting one. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter, Katie. Negs he really is getting himself a bullhorn. Yeah, he is. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of parodies out of him soon. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of parodies out of Negs. DC thinks she's better than everyone. Yeah, she does, Mask Rapper. The problem is she's worse than most. She's worse than most. That is the problem. So, anyways, yeah. So how many of you, just type a one, it was, and Belinda video was awesome. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, it was awesome having Belinda on. I hope to have her back soon, actually. Hope to have Belinda soon. It is so much fun reacting to videos with Belinda. Okay, because we take these boring videos with Belinda, and Belinda and our reactions are the most interesting parts of it. Yeah. So, did anybody catch both the streams or even the clip? Because DC made an appearance with Alanna. Hey, Sunnybrook, glad to have you. You loved his latest video. I haven't seen NEGZ's latest upload yet. I haven't had time. It's just I woke up like super late, and my sleeping patterns are all over the map. And so I felt way, way, way behind. I had intended to do this earlier today. That didn't happen. We're doing it now. Better late than never. You know what I mean? Hey, Blazing Peach, good to have you. Yeah, the noodle head is fun. Yeah, I'd love to have Noodle Head back on with me. Yeah. So type a one if you caught all of DC's stream hopping. If you caught the one where she was on with Peanut. Hey, Samia Gamal, good to have you. So, yeah, give me a one in the chat if you saw the one with Peanut. All right, and we've got our guest. Well, hang on. Hey, NEGZ.
Hey, what's going on?
Good to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me get this chat pulled up here real quick. Oh, there we go. All right.
Can you see the chat, NEGZ?
What's that?
Can you see the chat?
Yep, I got it now.
I was about to get into the main attraction. I already did my obnoxious e-begging portion, did the tribute to my dad.
Very good. All
yeah.
right.
Yeah, so you arrived at a very good time.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just listening to a couple other YouTubers screaming at each other.
Like who?
I don't know. Somebody named Bombshell and TNT. I don't know. I know who Bombshell is. I went on her channel once in regards to Miss Fucking Wonderful, but she's got herself in a hell of a mess now involving
really?
Involving revenge porn, going after people's jobs. It's crazy.
Holy. Just a second, Michelle. Could you share the link on Twitter, please? Tell them that my guest has arrived. If they want to see NEGZ.
Yeah, I'll do that too. Let's see here.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I much suck at multitasking.
All right.
I really do. Hey, at least I can admit my shortcomings.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm the king of multitasking. I don't know where I got it from, but sheesh.
Hey, you're blessed with that talent. Yeah, so I was about to get into the main attraction. Like, I saw the clips on Twitter with Alanna where Clara was on and somebody else was on with Alanna. Was it Drunk Girl? I can't remember. The hypocrisy goes on with that woman.
She's insufferable.
Good God! Well, you saw her in her stream over the weekend. She still has a hard on for me.
Yeah, she's got the silicone cock out for everyone. That's for sure.
She does, and you know, so boots on next here, people. Boots
absolutely, 24/7.
So I noticed whenever I had you on, I was gonna ask you. Because I think you had a lot to say, but you were kind of cut off on Peanut Stream, and I was going to allow you to, if you remember, or what you would have said, what other you would have said that you couldn't before you did your epic exit.
I think I felt like I said everything I needed to say because dude, I've had her pegged from day one. I knew this is exactly how she was from day one, and she wonders why I stand on her neck. That's why, because she's a fraud, and that's really all I wanted to say. She basically led me into that. Every time every second she spoke, I was like, fraud.
Your facial expressions were priceless. It was like rescuing, you know.
I didn't know what else to do. I was like, what do I do here, man?
Oh, yeah. No, because I don't know if you felt cut off or whatever. So I was going to give you the opportunity to say whatever you didn't get to say, but might have wanted to, you know. But I don't know. Go on.
She's just exhausting. I mean, and I watched I watched most of Nova's stream too, and I was just like, good Lord, this woman's like a politician for trash bag YouTubers.
I don't know why she chooses to do that. It's not exactly dignified for her career, assuming it's not exactly dignified.
It's not a good look.
No, it isn't. No, and I totally get why you would want to warn some of the guests, you know, preserve self-preservation, preserve your reputation. I totally get that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she could piss and moan about that all she wants, as long as, dude, I mean, like, some people can look at it as a shitty move, but as long as she's putting them up there with their first and last name and they have Twitter accounts, I'm going to tell them. I don't harass them. I send them one tweet with a link. Like, here's what she's about. Peace.
There you go. You know, and it's up to them. And from that, you know, I believe people should be informed, you know, before they do something that could potentially be a disaster. I would like to be warned personally, you know. Peanut, bless her soul. I know she likes to believe the best in people.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them. I love Peanut. I love her. I'd have her back on my panel anytime. Honestly, I'm not one of those people that believes that that's what she's dated in my old age. So
no, not me either. I don't have a lot of faith, especially, you know, somebody that's, I mean, like, I'm not trying to age shame anybody, because I mean, like, I am 43 and I wallow in the muck. But I mean, like, when you're 55, you're not going to change somebody's mind. Wait, at 55, I'm 43 and I'm set in my ways. I mean, I can learn and try to grow, but I have to want to do that myself. But I don't think Clara wants to.
No, that's just it. And I mean, for me, the Peanut stream kind of where it derailed. Like, I saw that you were looking like, what am I doing here? And then the two of them interrupting each other, and then DCmediagirl conveniently loses her Wi-Fi, or her potato goes to fuck. Her potato goes to fuck.
Yeah.
And, conveniently, and she keeps going and going and going. And I don't know. Bless Nova, both Peanut and Nova Reii. I don't know. I would have gone harder on her personally, maybe because it's a personal bias, because she's been after me for so long. I don't even know how that started. I don't even remember how that started. And at this point, I don't think it's that important anymore how it started. The point is, it's going on now.
Yep.
I would have hammered in harder on her. What would you do? What would you do differently?
Oh my God. I don't even know, because I just sat there. I didn't say anything because one, Peanut was pretty well, she was on one. So it was her channel. I'm not going to interrupt her and be rude. But I mean, the whole time Claire's talking, I'm just like, the only thing I'm thinking is, this is such political spinster bullshit. Like, I mean, I know she lives in DC, but come on.
No, I know. Oh my God. No, it's no, she certainly learned from the politicians up at the White House. She certainly learned well. But here's the thing, you know, it's like you can ask her the same question 45 times and it's the same answer. It's like her talking points were already mapped out for her, either by somebody else or by her lonesome. I don't know. But it's like, but you know, her hypocrisy comes shining through. And she probably doesn't play the video. She probably is not going to play the streams back to see, because that would require a little bit of self-awareness.
Yeah, she's not going to. Yeah, no, she said what she said. She was chain smoking, probably having a couple drinks. So, I mean, she was just, dude, I just can't, I don't expect her to like bow down to the king or anything like that, but like some self-awareness. Good God. I mean, this all goes back to this one YouTuber called Charlie Gold has caused all this bullshit. And I don't see the need in like defending her for any reason, because I mean, she's pretty much a shitty person and she's a shitty YouTuber. So I don't know what people are getting out of it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like especially when she said, but Charlie Gold is losing weight. And it's like, dear, you need to go to the optometrist. Because I think your glasses need a new prescription. There's no shame in it. You and I both wear glasses.
Yeah.
There's no shame in it. Go to the optometrist because she hasn't lost weight. Yeah, a lot of people now are talking about the countdown because Charlie's supposed to delete her channel. She ain't deleting her channel.
Well, I mean, I think one of two things will happen. I don't know where she's at or what she's doing. I saw her crying about Shanny for Christ saying the N-word on Twitter the other day. So I thought, oh boy, here we go. That's going to be 6 months worth of content for the Geek Room. And Charlie's up there. I was like, oh, but that's the last thing I heard from her.
That's the thing about Shanny for Christ. She said the N-word over the past years, not even weeks. It's years now. It's nothing new. Yes. Is it reprehensible? Yes, but it's nothing new.
It's not news.
It's not worth making a video over nowadays, you know. But here's the thing. One of the things that's really bothered me, because this incessant claim that they have, and Clara mentioned it again, we don't like Amber Lynn and Chantal monetizing their food addictions, or any addiction. But here's the thing, you know. Why, if monetizing addictions on YouTube was really their issue, why don't they cover other people?
Well, better yet, why if they're so opposed to monetizing addictions, why don't they turn their monetization off since they're sanctimoniously standing for something?
Exactly, they're monetizing off their, so they're monetizing off them monetizing their addiction. So how does that put them on the moral high ground? To me, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It's like, I don't know. I've always said that, like, now YouTube is like ventured into this area where like everybody, like my channel, we all cover other people like the news. So that's basically what they're doing. They're like a 24/7, 365 ALR and a Foodie Beauty news network. They're appalled by what's going on, but they're more than happy to show it for profit, just like news stations.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh God, I remember once Clara, I don't know if you saw that tweet. It was, a couple of months ago, that she kind of, because when we all said, you should thank Amber Lynn and Chantal for your content, they sign your paychecks, basically. And then Clara's idiotic defense was basically comparing reaction channels to Woodward and Bernstein. And it's like, how are you comparing that to journalists in the early 70s who basically undid a presidency? Okay, the Nixon presidency. How does this compute or compare?
I don't know. She's going to claim to be Walter Cronkite next.
Walter Cronkite for obese, mentally ill women?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's sad. If that's how you want to end your career so close to retirement, that's sad. That is truly sad, you know. I mean, I did a stream once practically daring them, Haydur Nation, not just Clara, but Haydur Nation. If you really object to racism that you accuse us and them of and all that, why don't you do a video on MFW? And it's like, why don't you do videos on MFW? The clips are all there on Twitter. It's not that hard.
MFW is she's becoming a soft target at this point, but she's not really, because I mean, if she gets a wild hair, she'll fuck you up. MFW will straight up get drunk, dox you, say shit about your family, call your family.
Yeah,
she'll get wild. Chantel or Amber Lynn Reed, they're classier than that. So. Yeah. But MFW, you gotta. She don't fuck with me because I just dig my heels in, and there's nothing she can do because it's all right. I've already been doxxed this year. Hell, tonight I was just threatened. So,
by Alanna?
Yeah, crazy.
Or Alanna, or whatever she calls herself these days.
Yeah, Alanna, she's crazy.
I don't know. I've tried just for shits and giggles to watch an Alanna stream. And usually it's either her crazy rap music. The lyrics are just, she sings a lot about gaining ground, Gigi. She sings a lot about him. God, there seems to be a lineup of ladies who want him. And or she's just going on about stuff. And I don't know if you've seen her crazy posts on Kiwi farms. Even the farmers are not wild. Even the farmers are not wild about her posts.
Yeah.
Kiwi farms there. And so, what did she threaten you with to show your house?
Well, she doxed me. She let me know. She doxed me. She let me know. She let me know that she has family that lives about an hour away from me.
Really?
What else? Oh, she's filing a police report. I just told her, like I tell everybody else, after she typed all that, I was like, I got two things to tell you. It's like Second Amendment and castle doctrine. I don't know what you're trying to prove right now. And then she went on this spurred the fuck out about like, oh, please kill me. I want to die. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. If Alanna, sorry, mods, if Alanna is on my chat, I haven't been able to read the chat yet. If she's in my chat, could you please bounce her? Sorry, I don't feel like dealing with her tonight.
Well, I haven't blocked anybody since the Geek Room because I'm just less than interested in their hard on for Lucas Werner and Shani for Christ. But I blocked her. I was like, I'm done. She's like, I'm on the phone with the police. I'm like, you're gonna like threaten me, then call the police? You're special kind of stupid, honey.
Why is she threatening the police now?
She says I'm harassing her while she's in my DMs typing novels like Queen of Spade. And
is Queen of Spades still on you?
Yes, I think I've blocked her. I've blocked her from my channel because she was just mucking up the comment section. She was just it was just like, nobody gives a fuck. Get out of here. And she's all over Instagram. I think she's on her Facebook. It's like she just mentions she mentions me, RSN. Suit Yourself, and somebody else were all complicit in harassing her family.
Really?
Oh, dude, crazy shit. I'm like, I haven't done anything to these people, but been like, look, and moron. That's all I've done.
My God. It's this is, I don't know if we had a full moon recently, but suddenly the usual crazies are even crazier. Or even crazier. But so she goes, Queen of Spade is still on you. Elena is now DMing you. You got any other news from the crazies? From other crazies?
No, I mean, like, no, not really. Just other than the random hater tards, like bringing up Shani every time I make a point about something. They're like, what about Shani? I'm like, dude, I'm not Shani's fucking guardian. Okay. I just don't drag her for filth like everybody else. And I treat her with respect because she hasn't done anything to me. She's not offending me. And I mean, if anybody that hates the Geek Room is all right by me. I'll just say it. I mean, if I have to be that shallow, anybody that hates those motherfuckers is good by me.
Kind of like my enemy's enemy is my friend type of deal, right? Yeah, I get that.
Hell yeah.
I mean, personally, don't have any interest in Shani. She tried to pick a fight with me on Twitter a few days ago. I put an end to it quickly because it was over the MFW DUI thing and my little privacy violations, which. Again, the videos are still up, so changing the titles helped. And the videos, you can watch them to your heart's content. They're on my channel page still. So again, I win. Like I said, she couldn't get me with copyright before, so she tried that. That didn't work. So, it's like, I don't know who's crazier, her, these ladies or McHenry Cruiser. It's... And those poor dogs of his looked like they were mummified. They looked all tight. They wrapped them up like mummies. What are you doing? Okay, so let's see. What is the chat saying? Can you see the chat, NEGZ?
Yeah, I see the chat. I got it pulled up here.
All right. Why don't we just address them for a few minutes?
Have you got yours pulled up?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Hey, Anna. Okay, so Red Feather 1, Cruiser for sure. You don't seem crazy, Sylvana. Why is Sylvana crazy today? Apathy and Dune, her clap chasing didn't work. Oh, Apathy and Doom's in the house.
Yeah, Apathy and Doom's always around. He's
Right.
sipping ain't easy, is it, Doom?
Hey guys, if you haven't already, go sub to Apathy and Doom. What happened to the sound? Uh-oh. What happened to the sound?
Can you hear me?
Sound? I can hear you now. I didn't hear you for a second.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. What are you saying, kitty? Negs, don't stick your wiener in crazy.
Yeah, no worries there.
Hey, John's Peanut Gallery. I don't know if you're still here. Hey, good to have you along. Scaramouche. Samia, I just actually warned her that it wasn't a good idea for her to show Gigi's docs on her stream, and she lost it with me for a long time. I, too, was trying to be nice to her, but she flips in a sec. I assume we're talking about Elena Scaramouche. Oh, my God. No, I understand that she's severely mentally ill, okay? I have mental health issues, and you've been open about yours in the past, too. Yep. We do have compassion and empathy, but it can only go so far.
Yeah. I've been extended on that, so my patience is out, and I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, but no. I mean, like, she's nuts. I mean, she needs a welfare check. She really does. I believe genuinely somebody needs to go check on her and get her some help. My opinion.
Yeah, I doubt that's going to happen, though. At this stage, I mean, apparently she has a husband. We heard her say she was going to send her husband to kick his quote ass. And but no, I unfortunately I don't think because I think she's aware that she has a mental illness, but I think she thinks everything she says is just fine.
Man, she needs a proofreader because this is not
in denial. This such denial, you know. But oh God, and it's funny how she accused DCmediagirl once months ago of weaponizing her mental illness, and amazing how she flips it. Now she's her girl.
Oh well. I put this purely on DC and Drunk Girl for gassing her up in her stream yesterday, because that's all it took was she had 8 viewers, or maybe 9. I don't know if Doom was there lurking, but I was one of them, and I was just there to troll because I'm like, this is so stupid. But like I wish I knew Drunk Girl's real name so I could call her by her real name. I hate calling people drunk girls.
Drunk girls, she goes by May or Melissa. Easy for me to say. Melissa or May.
All right, Mel and Claire were over there gassing her up, and this is on them. They didn't have to do that, and they did it. And now look what's happening. She's on the farm spurging out. She's in my DM spurging out. It's crazy.
I think, so like, DC is still weaponizing her mental illness, but they're BFF now. And I don't think Elena knows any better. She's just, I don't know if she's looking for subs for her channel. Is she looking for clout? Is she looking for friends?
I don't know, because like, I generally like, as soon as like I saw what Queen of Spades was about, that's why I blocked her. I was like, okay, this chick is nuts. And then when Elena started her nutty shit, I blocked her. I don't know what it's about. It's not going to get her any clout. It's not going to get her any subs. It's not going to get her any more views. I mean, she's just going to end up. I'm just going to end up embarrassing her, and she doesn't want that because.
No, Punky just arrived.
Hi, Punk.
Want to say hi to your Punky? Yeah, hey Punky, good to have you. And Ham Planet Window Liquor, interesting name. Hey, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome. Yes. And Sama says, yes, DC will be happy when you have no voice or opinion. Yeah, she doesn't want. I can't stay. I was just listening for a bit. Wanted to respond to STFC about the full moon. Thank you. pink blush. But then I think on the other side, get her worked up in DMs and emails because they hate the gaining ground so much that they want her to go after them. What is this obsession with him?
I don't get it. I mean, I think Cliff's a great guy. I like talking to him. I like paneling with him when he's not worked up. But I like Cliff, and I don't understand why. I mean, it's really it's a targeted harassment campaign just for the sake of it. And that's exactly how I see it, because he's not done anything inherently racist. He's not threatened anyone. He's not doxed anyone. He basically cost Charlie Gold 14,000 subs and told Haydur Nation to fuck themselves, and that's his big transgression.
My God, let's see. Silvana wants to know how DC can understand Elena's English but not hers. True.
I don't know.
It's true. Silvana wants to know that. And hey, Sherry, good to have you. Good to have you. Non-worked up gaining ground is needed. Okay, yes, Topher, that could work. Noodles 1980. Who's Noodles 1980?
He's another trash bag YouTuber who orbits around the Boit.
The bottom of YouTube that I keep hearing about. Yeah. Punky, he says Noodles 1980 and DC have never been seen in the same place at the same time. Just saying. Ooh, should we wrap our tinfoil hats on too? Super tight. Punky, I love you. I love you, Punky. Well, Apathy and Doom says she has selective understanding. Is there anything you want? Oh my God! Hey, Lucy. Lucy Lou the Fraggle, good to have you along.
Hello.
Oh my God, I don't know. Here's another thing I want to break up, and this is a sensitive thing. This was never about racism, and it's all a deflection to deflect from the original arguments, the original critiques of Haydur Nation. Do you think they actually want Chantal or Amber to be, or even us to be racist so they can feel better about what they're doing?
I don't. I've spent the last 6 weeks trying to wrap my head around this community's mentality, and the only thing I could see is they're a bunch of entitled, petulant children. Mm-hmm. And at this point, I take nothing they say serious. I take nothing they do serious, except for threats. I take that pretty serious. But even then, I'm still like, eh. To me, it's, I don't know, man. It's either this pandemic is doing shit to people, or people are just out of their goddamn minds. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, people were always out of their goddamn minds, and Lord knows there's always been problematic YouTubers and problematic people on the twits. But yeah, you're right. It seems to be more cray-cray than usual, and it seems as now the holidays have arrived, and it's like, oh, let's get crazier. I mean, I was alone on Christmas. A lot of people were alone on Christmas. And so, yeah, I mean, of course I was battling out on Twitter like everybody else, but God, why? I mean, Haydur Nation, fortunately, I think is a dying entity.
It is. It's dying rapidly.
Yeah.
Like a dying star.
And it's not even because people are now all of a sudden enamored with Amberlynn or Chantal. It's just they see through the BS. That's what I've observed, and that's fine. That's fine. But no, Haydur Nation, it deserves to die a well-deserved death. And these people, I find it laughable when DC lectures me about content. She says, well, I don't care if she live streams my content. Really, Rich, considering I was live streaming Chantal's live. So, it's like the frog that ate the spider that ate the fly there, It's like,
yeah.
Why not you? I mean, I've done it with one MFW video. Sorry, I'm taking your ideas. Stealing your ideas.
That's how YouTube works, man. That's how it
You
works.
know? Don't be mad.
Oh, I don't care. There's
I'm
plenty
stealing your ideas. No. Any of you who are new and don't know NEGZ, I think all of you know NEGZ. We share the same audience. You should check out his channel. Maybe become a member of his too. Become a member of mine too. You're holding a members only chat tonight?
No, tomorrow night's members only chat. I haven't decided on the third night yet. Probably, I don't know. I might add Mondays to that, and starting next week in the new year.
What are you going to be talking about
tonight? Oh, we're going to be talking about. I don't know. I'm probably going to be talking about Alanna's crazy ass since she wants the attention. So.
No, yeah, it's true. Trust me. She doesn't really like me either. She thinks she thinks I'm this awful person. This awful person who's not entertaining. That's fine. That's what you said on the forums about me. No, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I loved both of the streams, Peanuts and Nova Reii streams, and they tried their best. But like I said, I don't know if it was you or I, we would have gone harder on her. But overall, I think Clara showed her true colors. Could her stream hopping, do you think, could end up being the beginning of the end for her and her channel specifically?
I think their sycophants are pretty well got their heels dug in. Like I've been around the Haydur Nation, I guess for 6 weeks. I don't know how long. I've just been bored and been digging my heels in for a while. But ever since I've dug my heels in, I've only had a handful of people who have came in and been like, I used to be a hater, or I used to be a subscribe to the hater, but I've had a whole lot of MFW people, but just a few from that community come over and be like, I'm reformed. So I think that Clara has her base, and
that are unshakable. I would just like to, I would just like to see at least admit the truth as to why you are devoted to these girls, just the truth. That's what I hate is the lying, you know what I mean? It's the lying. It's like I told DCmediagirl, like she says she has zero interest in my channel, she hates my videos, but you sure spend a lot of free time at my channel. I don't care. But own up to why. Own up to why, at least, I don't care. They're there for that. If you want to make videos about me, fine, but come by it honestly, fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anybody saying that they make nobody makes videos about me really anyway. People talk about me, but they don't say they do it because they care about me. It's because they want views. They want to entertain their audience, and that's cool. Yeah. I know why Clara does it. I know why Charlie does it. I know why all of them do it. They all do it because it gets them attention and it gets them money. It's that simple.
True. And they treat them like a circus freak show. They turn them into some freak. I don't know. It's dehumanizing to me, and that's my main issue. But I'm speaking for myself here. Right. I can't speak for everybody else who speaks on this side of the aisle, so to speak. But God, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. If it were me, I probably would have hit harder. And if there was a question I saw she was really twisting in the wind, I probably would have continued in that line. And that's what I would have done until she broke. Until she broke. I used to be a political blogger in a previous time, so I learned a lot when I was doing political commentary.
I mean, I can have civil debates with somebody, but like somebody like her, I mean, really, that's why I was reduced to just basically call it, you're a fucking fraud. I mean, that's what,
sorry to interrupt.
I saw no other rebuttal to what she was saying other than you're a fucking fraud.
Hey, Jigsaw Woman, good to have you. Yes, this is NEGZ. This is NEGZ himself, Jigsaw Woman. I don't think she knows you. Okay, I thought everybody did. Hey, Red Feather. Yeah, so You're all on timeout. Straight talking Fedora chick. Israel v. Palestine fights broke out into the chat again, so I put them out. Thank you, Anti-Apocalypse. Oh, God, why do people tend to bring these weird political arguments into my chat, especially when I'm not looking at it?
I think it was a clash of culture. It was a culture clash, is what it was. You had somebody from Israel and somebody from Palestine in the same chip. So, I mean, I saw it going on. I just was going to let them just do their thing because I'm an American. I'm a United States citizen. We have butchered millions of people across the planet. I have no ground to stand on and say that, I'm not oppressed. I haven't lived in a war. Like 2020 is the worst year I've ever experienced ever in my entire life. So, I don't inject myself into those conversations just because I can't say nothing. My country's military is literally butchered millions of people in the history of our country. So,
yeah. Hey, the indescribable one. Good to have you along. We need to talk about the real heated debate: curly fries or onion rings.
Onion rings. Depends on where they're from. There's a restaurant here in my town that's been here since the 50s. It's like a drive-in type thing where you pull up and there's a little menu and there's a speaker you can order, and it's called Kunkel's, and they make these fucking onion rings like this, and they're so good. The batter is so awesome.
Oh, hey, Cheeky Monkey. Hey, Nyan Cat. Kimmers Kimmers is in the house. She says you're looking dapper today.
Hi, Kevin. It's laundry day.
There you have it. It's laundry day. That's why he's all dressed up in a shirt with a collar today.
I have Adidas track pants on with this shirt, so that tells you how stylish I am.
Hey, you know those nowadays, because most are confined to working at home and they're doing their meetings and their conferences over Zoom. And how much do you want to bet they're wearing their suits and ties, but they're wearing boxer shorts probably.
I would be.
They're not wearing the slacks. They're wearing their boxer shorts. I think there is a pathological lying condition going on. Not gonna lie, having encountered them before where they will deny evidence, black and white, presented to them, I do find it fascinating to see. Something to ponder. Thank you, Scaramouche. Okay. NEGZ has a pandemic outfit from Red Feather says. She says you're wearing a pandemic outfit. And Kimmers wants you to take a compliment.
Who does?
Kimmers. Kim.
Oh, thank you, Kimmers. I appreciate it.
There you go. There you go. I know. I'm not. I know it's harder to take compliments than it is to take insults. At least I don't know. I don't know. Is it? Are you the same way?
Kind of. I mean, I don't know. I grew up. My mom was always very complimentary. You're handsome. You're very smart. You could do anything that you put your mind to. So I was always used to that. I was even awkward with that. Like, oh, stop.
You were lucky. Okay, when I got my maternal grandmother, who was more Catholic than the Pope, and she had custody of me growing up at some, here and there. And so it was church every Sunday and every Saturday night. We had to watch the Lawrence Welk show with her and the Tommy Hunter show. Tommy Hunter was kind of like a Canadian version of Hee Haw, only not funny. But not funny. Hey, I like that song. Agony, doom, and despair and depression. Mm-hmm. It's iconic to me. Okay, but so my grandmother used to call me one of God's special children because I had developmental issues growing up. So I was one of God's special children, and it's like, I don't think you mean this in a good way. And she also told me that God made homely girls like me to become nuns. So As you can see, I didn't do that, but yeah, it's the whole thing. It goes back to the whole thing. It's easier to take an insult, for some of us. I'll speak for myself. It's easier to take an insult than a compliment. Welcome, Nisi. Welcome to the Mad Hatters, where we're all mad here, and it's a wonderful thing.
Thank you, Kitty. Well, my mom was very complimentary, very encouraging, very supportive. Not that my dad's a great man, hard worker, still he's like 65, still works to this day with his hands and his body. He still builds everything by hand. He does he's got acres of land he takes care of by himself and everything. But he was always like, I was a very sickly child. I had a heart condition. I was born with a hole in my heart, and I had I was in congestive heart failure from birth until 5. So, I was very sick. And then after I had the heart surgery, I would develop pneumonia every year. I was hospitalized every year from 6 years old to 11 years old with pneumonia, sometimes twice a year. But my dad was always, I was asthmatic. I was allergic to everything.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was basically like walking around. I was like real thin, like just wheezing. I can't breathe. What planet is this?
Oh dear, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know it's like when the hospital is your second home. Because it was that way for me too growing up. Yeah. Hey, Noodlehead just came into the house.
Shut up, Noodlehead. But my dad he wasn't real hard on me, but he was. He just wanted me to be a man. He wasn't. But he was old fashioned. My dad's been out on his own since he was 14. So he got a different upbringing. He loved me. He cared for me. He took care of me, but he was a little harder on me than mom. He was a little less encouraging about like me wanting to play music or be an artist and stuff like that. Because, when he was growing up, he was 14. He had to go get a job and work his ass off 50, 60 hours a week to be able to eat. So
what did he do, if you don't mind saying, if you're not comfortable, just
everything.
No comment.
Ginseng hunting, trapping. He would trap animals and sell their pelts. He would go mushroom hunting, sell the mushrooms. He would go deer hunting and sell the pelts and he would eat the meat. And then he would have a full-time job on the side of that. And every weekend, he would go out. And I remember like my bedroom at his house, we were very, very redneck. And my bedroom would be like, there would always be pelts drying out on these things in my bedroom, or ginseng all over the place drying out. I mean, we were always going fishing. He was always going hunting. He trapped, the turtles, muskrat, beaver, you name it. And if he could make a dime doing it, he did it.
Gosh. No, my dad was a high school teacher and a union rep. So quite the opposite. I grew up in, my mom was a social worker who worked with palliative care and the elderly. So I came from one of those university educated professional families, but don't get me wrong. No, they weren't the pillar. They weren't the pillars people seem to think they were, but but no, but it was a year ago today. He passed away. I did my tribute to him at the top of the stream, but I just felt, because I kind of look to him for strength when I'm doing battle, even online. I look to him. He was such a badass. Yeah. And I want to be as badass as he was, and I'm not getting there yet. I'm not nice.
I'll never be as badass as my dad. My dad, I used to brag about I remember in grade school, I was on top of being sickly, I was bullied like systematically for years in school. So my thing was always like, I'll have my dad whoop your dad's ass. That was always my thing, because I knew my dad was a biker, and he had, he was muscles and tattoos, and he personified a badass, missing his front teeth because he got him knocked out in a fight. He was just the personification of a badass. So I was like, my dad will whoop your dad's ass. It never came down to that, but I was always very proud of who my dad was, because he's a self-made man, and he, really busted his ass. Still bust his ass. He's been busting his ass for almost 52 years, on his own. So.
Wow. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Kim, thank you for stopping by. We'll catch you later. And
bye, Kim.
Yep. Tashi Galore is he just arrived house 2017. Big tall woman. Yes, I am a vegan. Guilty as charged. Hey, profiler. Good to have you. And who's Shan? Shan says you look like a teddy bear.
I am. I mean, I don't know how to describe myself, and I'm not much different in real life than I am online. I'm pretty. I represent who I am pretty well anywhere I go, through and through. My sense of humor is the same in real life. I have the same values in real life: morality, integrity, dignity, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, same here. I do too, actually. I mean, basically, I try to put it on like what you see is what you get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless I'm doing a parody of somebody, but that's a whole other can of worms. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's like what you see is what you get. You know, like with Haydur Nation, I honestly have to wonder, are they that way in real life? Is MFW, I mean, MFW, we know she goes into rages when she's drunk, and I think she is the way she is in real life.
Oh, she, you know, when I met Katie, she was very nice. I mean, when I first met her online, she was a bitch. She was in my comments, just acting just a bitch, but she was like being that flirty bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm being a bitch, but I'm being cute at the same time. And that's how we became friends, because I wasn't real put off by her being a bitch. So I just like started commenting. She was one of the first people to start commenting on all my videos when I just started getting traction. And that's how we met. When I first met her, she was cool. We hung out. We did she was like very naive, didn't have any clue what to do online, didn't know what to talk about. You know, and I kind of like always steered her, you know, gave her ideas, gave her topics, you know, gave her ideas for her channel. So, the shit she does now, I didn't advise that.
Oh yeah. Can you give me a second? I just want to get another pack of cigarettes from the other room.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and chat with the chat.
Chat with the chat. I'm just getting another pack of cigarettes.
Somebody asked if my dad was single. No, my dad's been married for like 30 plus years. Yeah, no, I think I did not sleep with MFW. She was every bit of 380 pounds when I met her. And that, you know what? I appreciate all women of all body types, but 380 pounds is too much woman for me. Sorry. Just a little bit too much.
Sorry about that. I don't smoke enough.
Oh. Is my dad hot? How am I supposed to answer that question?
Tushy galore. Tushy galore is on the prowl, NEGZ. Oh.
I look nothing like my dad. I look like my mom and her dad. Yeah, I look a lot like my mom's dad. So hairline, everything. I got my dad's nose though. So.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay, so the ladies are swooning over your dad right now. Let's see what else is going. Hey, Diva, what's your name? Hey, Kiki Monkey. Hey, Diva, Draft Horse sorry. Hey, Dragon Lion. Good to have you along for the ride. Hey, Dan the Man. Cat Scratch Granny. Good to have you along. God, Red Feather. Oh, come on, don't ask him that.
Do you know who the wrestler Cactus Jack is? Okay, that's kind of like what my dad looks like with short hair, okay?
Oh my God. Oh my God. We got to start this is going to be the dating site for your dad, NEGZ. It's I did not have to see, you never know what happens on one of my streams. It's like, you never know.
My dad would be so uncomfortable right now. He'd be like, God damn it, boy, what the hell's going on? The hell are you talking about? What do you mean am I hot?
Does he watch your videos, your dad?
No, my dad's never been on the internet.
No, neither was my dad. Hated technology. He hated computers. And as a matter of fact, when he had access to my mother's cell phone, because she was in the hospital having spinal cord surgery, my dad had her cell phone, and when he tried to make a phone call, and this was those old flip phones, we're talking from over 10 years ago.
Yep.
We couldn't figure it out, and he tried to make a phone call, and he ended up doing a video of his feet. Don't Don't ask me how that happened. I wasn't there. But he told me all about it. He was kind of helpless. Punky says NEGZ brings all the ladies to the yard and his dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
My dad has a flip phone. That's all he has, and he only got that because he, I think he got like in a pinch. His car broke down miles from home or something. He ended up walking, and he's like, "Son of a bitch, I'm getting your goddamn cell phone. Fuck your shit."
does your mom watch your videos?
My mom watches nearly every live stream that I do, is depending on what time it is. She gives me, she critiques me. She's my probably my biggest critic, but I don't listen because I mean I do take some of her advice, but sometimes I'm just like, it's entertainment, Mom. Don't worry about it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Dragon Lion wants to know how big your feet are. Just a question for the ladies.
I'll wear a size 10.5. That's.
I wear size 9 men's. That's how big ass my feet are. That's how big ass.
How tall are you?
How tall am I? About 5'8". I am, but I've never made it a secret. I am overweight. No, I'm not on any weight loss journey. And if I were, I wouldn't talk about it because you can see how particularly women would get a skewer rings if you fail.
Yeah.
So no, if I was, which I'm not, but if I was, I would never talk about it on my channel or publicly. But yeah, I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8", and I'm over 200 pounds, and that's how that rolls. And my feet are extra big. But yeah, are you? How tall are you? How tall are you, NEGZ?
5'9.5", 5'10". I've got like scoliosis and degenerative arthritis through my neck and my spine. So I've lost a little bit of height over the last 43 years. So, well, actually over the last 20 years, because I've not been full grown for 43 years. But I have a serious debilitating, not really debilitating, but I have a really bad back problem. I should be in constant pain, but I'm not. It's really weird. So that's like, if you see me, I don't know, I move around a lot. But I was in a car accident when Lil NEGZ's mom was pregnant with him. We had just moved into our brand new house. Her mom gave us a house. And I was like, woo, because I was making shit for money at the time. I couldn't afford rent. Is when gas was $5 a gallon.
Oh, really?
It was bad when Obama was in office.
Well, go ahead.
But anyway, I was on my way home. My mom lived a few miles away. I went to her house to get some coffee because we didn't have shit. You know, I had a pregnant girlfriend and an empty house and a couch, basically.
Oh,
so
no.
I went to get coffee. And I'm driving home, and a drunk driver pulls out in front of me. And I just paid off my car, just paid it off. I was driving like this nice Mazda Protege, and I T-boned this guy. He was in like a monster truck, folded up the front of my car, busted the engine block. You know, my airbag didn't deploy, so I ate the steering wheel and the seatbelt. Just like, I was like, oh, God. And I didn't feel it till the next day, but I had in the accident, I had herniated a disc in my back. So I've got a herniation in my back too from that.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, my mom had to be operated for spinal stenosis, and she had to have some discs replaced with, I think, about 4 or 5 metal rods, and that's basically what's holding her up these days. But and my dad did have herniated discs. He too had to have removed. But he was a rugby player.
Oh wow!
So, and he even played rugby until well over his 30s for funsies. There was a few community leagues in Montreal, and he played on one of them. And it was the old timers league. That meant people over 35.
Oh shit!
Yeah, over 35, but that was the old timers league, and he would play rugby. He came home with a broken, busted wrist. He'd come home, his back is out, his knees were out. It was like, this was a man who was not afraid to go in, and he coached rugby and soccer when he was teaching high school. And he was not one of those coaches that stood at the sideline with a whistle in his mouth, you know. Mm-hmm. No, he had to participate in their drills and their warm-ups.
Oh wow! Yeah, I couldn't do that.
he did, like, he would run around with them, and he would do those scrums, you know, for the rugby thing, and he would kick around the ball like with the soccer. No, he was like full hands on when he was a coach. And nobody in Montreal ever saw a high school sports coach do that, because most of them, they're off on the sidelines, you know, with a whistle in their mouth. And so yeah, he fell apart too. Yeah, his bone structure started falling apart too. But yeah, let's see what's up. 200. She must carry her junk in her trunk. I carry my junk in my trunk. Carry my junk in my trunk. What's going? I'm trying to scroll up. Noodle head. She says, whoever wears the size 10 and a half, that's you. She says she's unsubscribing from you. Michelle, you two have large feet. Yeah, I pity you. See, with the thing with Michelle here, her kind of official job is to try to keep me out of trouble. And it's a full-time job. Full-time job. Hey, Trisha with a C. She says you're wearing a new shirt, NEGZ. You look like a ground fancy dude.
It's laundry day.
It's laundry day. That's his story, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah. When I go live, I'll have a completely different shirt on.
You'll have everything's in the dryer right now. You know.
I actually just folded it before I came on here, so.
You're dressed up for us. Wow.
Well, I actually put this on because I had to, my grandmother, she's 85 and she lives by herself, and God bless her heart. She somehow got back to her chair and left her damn walker in the kitchen. And I had to go across town and go get her walker for her and visit her for a few minutes. This pandemic's been rough on elderly. I mean, because she lives alone, and it's not like we can go visit and just hang out. And
wow, no.
You know, when I visit, I'm standing 10 feet from her. Yeah, that's great, Grandma. Yeah, no, I don't want any candy.
Oh, dear Lord. It kind of reminds you, those shows where they have that huge ass dining room table and one is sitting at one end and the other sitting at the other. They have to practically yell to pass each other the food. It sounds like kind of like that, I mean, my
like a Batman, the first Batman movie.
Oh, come on, Noodle, this is...
As I'm dating your uncle, that's why.
That's why, yeah, he's dating your uncle. You did now it's out. Oh, the secret is out. Rough on elderly. I'm the elderly. I'm sorry, Nisi. Hey, Nova Reii. Nova Reii is in the house, and so is Straubs.
Hey, Straubs. And Nova.
Yeah, Straubs. See, I borrow your mod, Straubs. I borrow your mod because she's a good mod too. I've got great mods. And a lot of them I've taken from you. So
you got the best then.
What? Punky's a mod. Straubs is a mod. And that's who I've got. So I'm so happy. Hey, Sherry. No, Belinda. He is headed to Red Lobster on a date. Ooh la la. Are the restaurants open where you are? Mm-hmm. Not here. Just takeout and delivery. We're on lockdown here.
Yep. Nope. I can go to the bar right now.
You could.
Yep.
No.
I can go to the bar and not social distance, not wear a mask, get drunk, get COVID, and call it a night.
Like what Karen did. Just don't drink and drive.
Right.
No drinking and driving around here. And thanks, Topher, for the super sticker. He doesn't send me poop.
Yeah, he sent you poop.
It's poop?
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube chat.
Okay. Let me see. What did he say? Thanks for the poop, dude. Oh, God, I feel home now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Topher. Cat Scratch Brownie is disappointed. She says she can't believe you let all the harem down.
No, honey. I have. If somebody asked me once if I would date somebody who was trans, and I said yes, I would.
Yeah, I
would, but they would have to. You would. I mean, I just have these standards that just can't be met. So,
I understand. It was the same thing when I saw the Callie and damn it, Shane. God. Okay. I mean, I don't care that she's dating a trans. If they love each other, I wish them the very best. It's just the cynic in me wonders if this is all for show. You know what I mean? The cynic in me wonders if this is all for show. And the other thing I had, of course, was the issue. While those two were screeching over Chantal coming to our iconic Schwartz's here in Montreal, they traveled 12 hours to be with each other. How does that work?
You got a super chat from Straubs.
Oh, Straubs, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You're very generous of you. Thank you. She says you got her blushing over here. Much love to you both. Oh, thank you so much, Straubs. Hey, Rockin' Roberta, good to have you.
Look, let me get back to if I said if I would date somebody who was trans, but they would have to be like my standards in that are like different. I don't know. It's weird. They would have to be petite and undiscernible from a male. I mean, I guess that's pretty well what anybody would want anyway, right? People are probably gonna clip this now and be like, Bob.
Oh my God. Michelle, thank you for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Much love to you. I won't do the all hail thing just for us.
What?
Do the all hail thing for the super.
All hail Straubs. All hail Michelle the champ.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't want to take your I don't want to take all your gig from you, you know. Because I guess OnlyFans isn't working for Callie alone. Are they doing OnlyFans together?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't really want to think about that. I haven't eaten yet. I don't want to think about that. But no, like I said, more power to them. If they last as a couple, I'll celebrate it. It's just I didn't like the hypocrisy that the two of them would travel together, but they screeched, the two of them on their respective channels, screech over Chantal coming to Schwartz's here. And what people don't get is that Schwartz's is an icon. It's been here for nearly 100 years. If you ever come, I'm a vegan. I don't eat that. But NEGZ, if you ever come to Montreal, I'll take you to Schwartz's and you will see for yourself. I will bring you to Schwartz's. I won't eat anything, but I'll take you. And we'll just get my vegan takeout from one of the many places nearby. But that's the thing. Schwartz's is such an icon that playwrights wrote a musical about it that was touring on stage.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's called Schwartz's the Musical. It's called Schwartz's the Musical. That simple. That's how iconic it is. You know, but that was my only issue with Shane and Chantal. Shane and Callie, sorry. But rules for thee, but not for me.
Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. You know, ever since I've realized, I mean, I knew that was how it was from the beginning, but ever since I've realized that, it's definitely how it's always going to be. I've just, before I rolled back some of my humor, rolled back somehow my stuff I'd say in my content, I just dropped all those rules. I was like, everything goes, man. If it's, you know, I'm going to express myself and I'm going to make my jokes because my jokes aren't, you know, Holocaust or tragedy laden. So, you know, I keep it real. But people are going to, you know, I mean, if that shit flies and it's funny to other people, then fuck it. I mean, I'm not going to jeopardize my comedic integrity because of other people.
Oh, yes, of course. DC pools are closed, so I don't think Callie doing too much $5 holla. And House says, but it isn't impossible. She might do OnlyFans with Shane. No, I suppose it's possible. Nick Ricardo does the wild with Orlin on his OnlyFans, which I don't want to think about, but I actually had to hear it. I actually had to hear it. Did you know the channel Your Wet Sock?
No.
Okay, he mainly covers commentary from reality TV shows, and once in a while some of the YouTubers like Nick Ricardo, and he reviews people's OnlyFans. He decided to pay something to review Nick Ricardo's OnlyFans. Now, well, obviously he couldn't show the visuals, thank God, because of YouTube terms of service. We had to hear it, though. We had to hear the it's still ringing in my ears. So it's not Nick Ricardo is a guilty pleasure, but I have my limits. I really have. If NEGZ came to Tennessee, Okay, sorry, I don't know my state abbreviations. I'm a Canadian here.
She's a Canuck.
What did she say? She said, could you come get some hillbilly silicone D? Could you imagine the outrage? Oh, scandalous, Belinda. Hey, Samantha Diva. Hey, Unprotected Lex. And this indescribable one, I could have gone the rest of my life never hearing. I'm sorry. Spill the beans, unprotected. Is there peanut or no? I don't know what you're saying. And I watched 2 hours of Nikocado, felt depressed, and stopped. Sorry. I want to ask you one more question.
All right.
You don't have to answer it. You don't have to answer it publicly if you don't want to. Just say so. I'm good. Now, it's only been a few months. I'm kind of new to things like channel memberships and all that stuff. And my channel got over 1,000. It took over a year. What would you advise me to I mean, it's not that I mind, but eventually I've got to cover more than Haydur Nation and MFW. Eventually I got to do more than that.
I don't know. Just do what interests you, really. I mean, it just so happens I'm enamored with the toxicity of Haydur Nation and MFW. That's just because it doesn't have an emotional impact on me at all, like it used to, like MFW used to. It just doesn't bother. But I'm interested in it. I'm interested in the pathology of it because it's completely insane. So I just say do what interests you. Like, I do a lot of live streams, and sometimes people flock, sometimes people don't. I do videos, sometimes people watch it, sometimes a lot of people don't. But anytime you see me put a video out, it's because I wanted to make it, not because I felt like I had to. I wanted to make it. So, and I usually have a good time making videos. So I just do what interests me, really.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah. I mean, somebody suggested that I dabble into the vegan drama, but really, since Vegan Cheetah is gone, Freely is pretty much dead. There's not much happening there. And I follow the vegan community because I am one. But yeah, it's like there's not much interesting there. I mean, before there was a rather unsavory cast of characters, but it's kind of, they're doing their own thing right now, Yeah, NEGZ is creative and funny. That's why the reasons why I love his channel, Trisha with a C. Yeah. I don't know who Feature Man is. Do you?
Who, what?
Feature Man. Nisi asked if I follow Feature Man.
Don't know who that is. I'm learning every day who.
I don't know who that is either. Hey, Deacon Force. I believe that person is one of yours, huh?
Yeah, Deacon is a big viewer, big fan, I guess you could say. We DM back and forth on Twitter.
You do?
Yeah. I'll DM anybody DMs me, I'll DM you back, man. I'm not stuck up. So don't be afraid to jump in my DMs or email me. I mean, if I don't get back to you immediately on an email, it's because it gets buried under all the bullshit people sign me up for. So
oh God. What makes me laugh? Dan the Man to Know wants to make me. NEGZ makes me laugh, and I'm not doing it to suck up. He's made me laugh for a very long time now. Hey Tamara, wow, long time no see. Tamara. Wow. Blast from the past. Good to have you. What makes me laugh? NEGZ's channel makes me laugh, especially his Charlie Gold video. Charlie Gold's Landlord. The Landlord video. And the sad, oh God, if I can get that name straight, Sad Xanax.
Lady Man.
Thank you for saying it for me. That one I love. And the mangy dog. That mangy dog. Not Pebbles. I'm not talking about Pebbles.
Oh, yeah.
That mangy dog. Or when you do the Onision vomiting. Or, who else makes me laugh? Belinda makes me laugh. Belinda's channel. Belinda Haydur Nation. And when Belinda was on with me reviewing DC and Charlie, trust me, our reaction was the most interesting thing about that. We kind of laughed at the two of them talking about getting porn stars on DC's channel. Yeah, she really went there. But yeah, so Belinda makes me laugh for my humor, and it's our only source for real news, Haydur Nation News Network. And yeah, honestly, as I mentioned, Nikocado is a guilty pleasure. I know I'm mentioning only YouTube stuff, but I don't have a TV. So I don't watch it. And especially since being cooped up since the pandemic, YouTube has pretty much become my life to the point where I joke about writing a coffee table book called I Live in a YouTube World. So yes, at least I own my shit, you know. If Clara, you're watching, first of all, tweet this. And secondly, yeah, I own my shit. Yes, I'm online almost all the time. My sleep patterns are off. You don't like it, I don't care. I own it.
Yep.
God damn it, I own it.
Same here. My kid's on the same schedule. He's been gaming and gaming and gaming, and he stays up all night and sleeps all day, and I'm like, whatever.
Oh my God, yes. HNN is 100% credible. Don't question it. Oh, we're not. We're not Haydur Nation News. And Cat Scratch Granny says this is a good blog name. It is, isn't it? I don't know. It's like I used to write political commentary. I had a political blog. People thought I was a talented writer, even though I was a little too much on the snarky side. I did write a play, kind of fictional, but based on my experience in a DBT group that was an absolute horror show. But and I have videos about that. My oldest videos on my channel, if you want to catch those, I may do an update, maybe not. I don't know. But those are on my channel if you want to hear. But I've shelved writing for YouTube. I mean, it's like, did I take a step down? Probably, but I don't know. I don't regret this decision at all.
I don't either. I enjoy what I do, and some people may think it's chaotic and unnecessary. It doesn't faze me. I don't lose sleep at night. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, do I enjoy people like making threats? Nah. Do I enjoy people being insufferable hypocrites? Nah. But
No.
do I like covering them?
Yeah, the same way. Because that's the thing. And that is always, even whether I was doing political commentary or do YouTube, or even in real life, the first thing, one of my top pet peeves is hypocrisy and double standards. And that's why I point them out every opportunity I can get. Oh, no, Tina, tell me that's not so. Tina,
I know what
how the change just posted a couple. Oh, no. You know I'm going to watch it.
I know what I'm doing tonight.
You know I'm going to watch it. And I'll admit, it's not even going to be begrudging. This could be a guilty. No, I want to watch it because.
Oh my God, it's 41 minutes long.
What? Oh, you have it open?
I just looked it up. Yeah, they're in some weird, looks like they're in a weird hotel or something.
Oh, no, really? Is it more like, did they mix OnlyFans with YouTube?
Who knows?
Oh, well, I'm going to be watching it and maybe reacting to it tomorrow, because I'm not going back on tonight.
Right.
Maybe I'll react to it tomorrow. Yeah, no, I've got to see this. I've really got to see this, you know. I mean, oh, God. God.
41 minutes.
41 minutes. DC thinks HNN is serious news. Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh God, yeah. Belinda says DC thinks HNN is serious news. It is serious news.
Totally.
It's serious. It's our only source for real news, Belinda. It is. Hey, Minty Fresh, good to have you along for the ride. Isato. Sorry if I didn't address you earlier. Sorry if I'm missing everybody in the chat. It's nothing personal. It's because I suck at multitasking. I really do. Roberta, have you ever put bacon and tomato on your grilled cheese? Oh, good grief. They shocked up and reacted with it. Kitty, really? Oh, Kitty, I don't want to think about that, but I'm going to be watching it.
Yep.
Oh,
I might have to get ready to run because
Yes.
I got to set up a live, and it's probably gonna be around 9 o'clock, guys. So I know that you want to. I know that you were going to review some of last night's stream hopping.
Oh, I pretty much, yeah, that's okay. It's okay. It was fun. I hope to have you back here again soon, NEGZ.
Yeah, I've been trying to make my rounds on the panels here lately, and not being so selfish and hiding on my own channel. So You know, I enjoy talking to you guys, and it's always a good time. I always have fun.
Yeah, you know, it was great having you. I hope to have you back at some point too.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, with my streams, you never know where the flow is going to go at times. So thank you so much, Rockin' Roberta, for the super chat. Much appreciated.
Those are the best streams, the ones that just go with the flow.
Well, that's pretty much what happened, you know. I mean, no, so thank you so much for hopping on. I know it was last minute, but I mean, well, I asked about it, but this was fun. We'll do it again.
Absolutely.
I'll catch you on your stream. For those of you who don't know NEGZ, it's Pimp Your Channel.
Just search NEGZ NEGZ on YouTube, and you will find me. The first result. There are all kinds of NEGZ, but those people are from Asia. I'm the first one.
They're all from Asia?
They're all from Asia. I don't know what NEGZ means in whatever in Cambodian. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I mean, it's seriously, there's all these NEGZ from that are obviously Asian. So.
Oh, good heavens. Okay, he's the only American.
Only American NEGZ, yes. On YouTube, that is.
So what time do you say you think you're going on?
Probably at 9, 8:45, 9, somewhere in there.
Okay, then. So I'll be sure to catch you. I'll close this one off before then, and I'll catch you then. Thank you so much for coming on, and have a great evening. And I'll stick around for the next few, and I'll dedicate myself to the chat.
All right, chat. I'll see you. Fedora Chick, I'll see you later. Bye.
All right. Thanks so much. Hi. So yeah, that was great. I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to catch up with all of you because, like I said, I don't take it personally when I have a panel or I'm reacting to a video. I really suck at multitasking. It's not because I want to ignore you. So I'm going to go back. NEGZ is like a bad rumor. He is all over town. I'm going to do some hopping too. Right on, Tushy Galore. Later, NEGZ. Hey, Krista, Terry. See ya, NEGZ. Dan the Man. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Lane B. Nice to see you both. I just got off work and jumped on. For those of you who are new here, I'm a commentary channel. For the most part, I do commentary. Once in a while, I sprinkle it with comedy. I experiment with comedy. That's more the thing. I even experimented with singing on this channel. Didn't go over well. So I won't be singing again. So, Hussy streaming again shortly, huh? Oh, thank you so much, Belinda. Belinda is I am proud to call her my friend. I am proud to call her my friend, my hillbilly friend, my noodle head friend, who makes me laugh. Okay. That song was they had a special. They had a special for Lemmy's birthday, Motorhead. Really, Sherry? Yeah, bye, Topher. I'm sorry I missed you, Topher. Thanks again for the poop earlier. Okay, thanks again for the poop. Okay. Tamara, yeah, it's really good. It's really good to see you again. It's been a while. Yeah. And Rockin' Roberta, thanks again for the super chat. Michelle, keeping me in touch. Hey, has anybody, while I have this many people, has anybody caught Ms. Hussy's wish list, his Amazon wish list? And usually, hey, Chow Chow. Yes, I will leave the stream up, Chow Chow. I will. Please leave a thumbs up for this video if you haven't done so already. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Yeah, we try to have a good time around here. But yeah, has anybody seen Ms. Hussy's wish list? Okay. I was kind of shocked when I saw it because I saw something written about it on Kiwi Farms. And I kind of have to see it for myself. And so hang on. Oh, he's live now, I see. Okay. We're not going to react to his video. No, that's not it. Oh, he took it down. He took it down. He took down the wish list. Okay. He had things like cars. Oh, thank you for joining, Isoto. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Welcome to the Mad Hatters, where we are all mad here. Chow Chow, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. My wish list has cocks on it. Right on, Belinda. Not silicone, right? Belinda? Not silicone, right? Okay. Someone should send me a model car or whatever he asked for. He asked for a Mercedes. I didn't even know Amazon sold cars. Hell, America Grossa, you missed your silicone daddy, but the stream will remain up, so you'll be able to catch him in replay, and NEGZ is going live at about 9 o'clock. NEGZ is going live at about 9 o'clock, so you'll be able to catch him then. So good to have you along. Yeah, my trigger word. HNN is off to YouTube. Michelle, you're supposed to keep me out of trouble. It's a full-time job trying to keep me out of trouble. No, LOL, roosters. I'm decorating this trailer. Cool. Oh, cool, Belinda. Cool, yes. Because it's always important to, hey, even trailers can look classy, okay? Even trailers can look classy. I subbed and joined members. I'll put your videos on autoplay and get more. Oh, thank you so much, Nisi. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You'll feel me to buy me a new car. Apathy and doom. Apathy and doom. Oh, God. Yeah. No, Miss Hussey's Amazon wish list, I can't find it right now, but I swear to God, it has a Mercedes. Plus, he has got a list of a bunch of really super expensive things like Mac Airbooks, iMac. I think he's got a few tablets. He wants a Google Chromebook and other expensive PCs. Furniture. He's asked for furniture. He wants his viewers to refurnish his home. And I'm not talking about the decorations that Belinda might talk about. Okay. No, I'm talking about things like sofas and tables. Okay. Actual sofas and some expensive looking office chairs. Like, oh my God. And I like Rhode Island Reds, LOL. What is your favorite kind of rooster? What is your favorite kind of rooster? Miss Hussey sucks. Yeah, I'm not really a fan either. I tried to like him initially when he had his first channel, Miss Glory Gloria. I tried to like him, but I can't bring myself to. I mean, I think some of the things he does is quite laughable, but worth the parody. But yeah, anyone who buys that crap for Hussey is a moron. And I thought MFW was bad. I thought MFW was bad. Seriously. I thought MFW was bad, you know, with her endless e-bagging, like she e-bags people for that pool in her backyard. I think, you know, and her $24.99 per month memberships, which is basically the same belligerent live streams that she does publicly. I'm looking at it right now. This is legitimately the most ridiculous list I've ever seen. I thought he'd be funnier. It's pretty much a one-note shtick. It is anti-apocalypse. It is. Well, may as well make the wishes outrageous. Worst case, you won't get any of it. Red Brother, I hear that, but I don't know. I don't know. If I were to put up an Amazon wish list, okay, under my videos, you know, I would pick very inexpensive stuff. You know what I mean? I would pick very inexpensive stuff. Watching NEGZ play Miss Hussey is funnier than Miss Hussey. It is. It is. It is. I initially thought he was funny, but the e-begging turns me off when it's done how he was doing it, and that's all he's in it for. Yeah, I'll have to go with you there, Lane B. I'd have to go with you there. Pooped into Hussey chat, damn it. Shane and Charlie were, Isoto, NEGZ made Miss Hussey way funnier. Yeah, I'm with you there, Isoto. I'm with you there. At first, I thought he was a parody of MFW because he's always so mad. Stay humble always. I think that is the best advice I can give to a new YouTuber. You know, once you get arrogant, even when your channel gets bigger or you grow fast, and you see, I mean, we saw it with Charlie Gold, right? The channel blows up almost overnight and the ego sets in. And I have told people that I've become friends with, I mean, people who have followed me from the days way back in the early days and stuck with me. I have always told them that if my ego ever got too big, to please remind me that I'm turning into a shithead. You know, see, I am open to being held accountable. Yeah. eBay. I never watched any of Hussy or Gloria. You're not missing much, no one you know. You're not missing much. Guess who's on my wish list? La Mera Magrosa. La Mera Magrosa. Oh, we know who's on your wish list. We know who's on your wish list. He got himself all dressed up for my stream. That was laundry. I love that Tim McGraw song, Always Stay Humble and Kind. Never heard that one, Red Feather. Never heard that one. You got it, Belinda. And this is why Belinda is our only source for real news. Kristen, I thought it was hilarious. One of these will spell your name right, Bob. Cool. Oh, man. Hey, Punky. Good, yeah. Hey, Punky. Oh, I did it. Yes. I thought it was hilarious. One of these, I would spell your name right. One of these, and I will spell. Hey, I suck at spelling, too. Don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad. No one you know, TBH. If you watch one of Miss Hussey video, you pretty much seen them all. Isn't that true, Anti-Apocalypse? What do you see him do besides calling Chantal all these derogatory names? All the fat jokes? Or he's scratching lottery tickets live. Like he blows a wad on lottery tickets, scratches them live, and doesn't win a thing. He doesn't win a thing. That's okay, Punky. That's okay. Yeah, Punky, I forgot to tell you that I made you a mod, so I forgot to tell you that I made you a mod, Punky. Hey, I blame Eric. Good to have you. I'm going to be jumping off in the next 10 minutes, but the stream will be up. You'll be able to catch all the fun. The stream took a little bit of a different turn, but it was a happy turn. It was as Bob Ross used to say, happy little accidents. Anybody who remembers Bob Ross used to say it's a happy little accidents. And that's what this stream was, and it's all good. Yeah. I kind of said everything I needed to say about, DCmediagirl, her stream hopping. I think she's just desperate and she's trying to save face. Hey, Pacific Northwest. I'm new and I mostly lurk, but I enjoy hearing more about you and NEGZ backgrounds. Oh, thank you. Well, we talked a little about that earlier in the stream, and like I said, it will be kept up. Yeah. Doom, Miss Hustle, dead and probably stealing. Yeah. Yeah, no one you know, gay man playing a character. Yeah, that's essentially what he is, Anti-Apocalypse. I'm all right at spelling, but my autocorrect is a drunken elf. That's okay. Dang autocorrect. Well, got to go. Well, thank you for stopping by, Juicy Skittles. Much appreciated. My girls wants me to watch Pink Pong with her. Have a great evening night, everyone. Honestly, if Miss Hussey were an anti-hater, he'd be playing the same one-note shtick, but about Charlie instead of Chantal. Yeah, I think you'd be right there, Anti-Apocalypse. I think it would be. Who's going live again? NEGZ is at about 9 o'clock, La Mera Magrosa, your silicone daddy. Your silicone daddy is going to go live at 9 o'clock, La Mera Magrosa. Yeah. But it was great having him. I hope I have him. Bob Ross always made a happy accident into a happy tree. So true, Tamara. That is so true. So true. Good night, Juicy. Take care. Good night, Juicy Skittles. I love Bob Ross. Yeah, so do I. So do I, Red Feather. So do I. It's scheduled for 8:45, Isoto. Thank you. Okay, so for those of you who want to go to NEGZ's stream, it's set for 8:45 in a half hour from now. Like I said, I'm going to be bouncing off in about 10 minutes. I will be in the chat with NEGZ. Yeah, and speaking of obnoxious e-begging, because Michelle would never forgive me, it's her favorite part of the show when I do the obnoxious e-begging portion. If you wish to support the channel, you can take out a channel membership like Isato and Nisi did. Thank you so much again. Just click the join button, or if you can't, there is a link. It's in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. One-time donations, PayPal. I have PayPal. Hang on. So I have PayPal. And rest assured, I will not divulge your personal information. Yes, thumbs up, people. Thumbs up, yeah, or thumbs down if you really hated it. Thumbs down, it's all engagement to me. It's still kind of support, right? As they say, yeah. I also have a merch store. I have some cool designs, t-shirts, mugs, masks, that sort of thing. So maybe a belated Christmas gift for somebody. Maybe a belated Christmas gift for somebody. There's my Teespring link. And also, if you haven't joined our Discord already, we brag, please consider joining our Discord. You have to be 18 and up to join. We're a year old, over 100 members strong. So we have rooms to suit all tastes, a group of awesome people, and best of all, we're pretty drama-free. We are pretty drama-free. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go back to the chat. Let's go back to the chat. Thumbs down if you're DC. I think she was the first one to give it a thumbs down, Belinda. I think so. I think so. I'm going to go feed the little goblins before NEGZ's stream, so I'll see most of you there. Yeah, right on, Isato. Thanks so much for taking out a channel membership. I appreciate you. I will join, but I'm not super active. You can. It's whatever you like it to be. I just put it out. I just put that out there, Red Feather. I just put that out there. It's whatever you want it to be. You know, a free way to help your girl out is just simply give it a subscribe if you're new here and you haven't yet. And or give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So anything else? So if you got any other questions, like I said, what's coming up on my channel? I'm trying to get my friend Steve on with me. For those of you who watched my birthday stream a couple of months ago, he was that silverhead dude with the silver beard. He's a real life friend, so no, we're not going to discuss Haydur Nation with him. It'll just raise his blood pressure. Still trying to work out a time with him. It'll probably be New Year's Day, where it would be the perfect time to do a light chit-chat type of stream. So it'll probably be New Year's Day or early in the day on Thursday. Thursday is New Year's Eve. I know NEGZ and Belinda are both planning live streams for New Year's Eve, so probably I'll see what Steve's availabilities are, and I'm going to bring him back. We're going to have a chit chat and some laughs, and maybe I'll get him to react to another Nikocado avocado video or something that won't raise his blood pressure. You know, I know how you feel about that Discord feller. That's okay. That's okay. It's there if you want it. You know, the Discord is there if you want it. So what else is coming up? Yeah, after I finish with NEGZ's stream, yeah, I'm probably going to watch the couples react. And I may react, and that might be fodder for my video for a live tomorrow, a live reaction, or maybe an upload. I'm not sure. If you got any video topics for me, everybody, you know, feel free to hit me up and let me know, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do, right? Okay. So, yes. So, anyways. So anyways, if nobody else has anything else to say, all links to support the channel are in the description box below, should you be interested. Oh, Shady Booty. Don't worry, Shady. I've left the stream up. I'm leaving the stream up so you can watch it in replay, okay? We can watch it in replay. The stream took somewhat of a different direction, but it was all fine. It was all good. We all had a good time. NEGZ was great. NEGZ was here, and we had a great time. But yeah, you'll be able to catch it in the replay. So anyways, well, heck, I'm not going to put my phone number in. Oh, LOL. You don't have to, Red Feather. It's okay. It's just there if you want to join, you know. It's okay, Red Feather. Yes, right back at you from Kristen. Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it, Michelle? So anyways, I'm going to bounce off. I have been on for an hour and 45 minutes. And the stream will be left up in replay. All links to support the channel are in the description box where I rattle my can there obnoxiously. Hey, I come by my own obnoxiousness honestly. Hey, I come by it honestly. And see you over at my Silicone Daddies Live. Will do, La Magrosa. Please take care of yourselves and each other. And if there is somebody in your midst who is at risk or all alone or vulnerable, please take the time to call them, hit them up on social media if they've got it, text them. Sometimes just lending a sympathetic ear can make all the difference in the world in that person's day. It is invaluable indeed. So I'll catch you all in the next one. I'll probably come back live tomorrow. Phone's ringing. I'll probably come back live tomorrow. Give me a second. God. So anyways, bye. And like I said, I'll catch you all tomorrow probably. Okay? Have a great evening, everybody, and I'll probably see you in NEGZ stream. Bye.